Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Mike, and we are at a convenience store.
Yay.
Isn't this exciting? I can spend all day here. And in fact, now you can, right? Many convenience stores, they have chairs and tables. You can sit down.
Power outlets.
Power outlets, all right. You can sit down, eat your food, of course, drink your drinks, but then do your homework, work on your school projects, take a nap, play video games, whatever. But today we're there for probably the most common thing. I would say, I have no information about this. I'm just guessing, but we're getting something to drink. So I think probably more people go to a convenience store each day to buy a bottle of something or a coffee or a tea than anything else. And that's certainly what I do. I might buy a coffee or a drink almost every day at a convenience store.
Well, nowadays, a convenience store, in Taiwan at least, I could say, not only can you get canned or bottled drinks.
Sure, from the fridge,
Right, from the fridge, but at the counter, they have kind of a little cafe.
Ooh, I know about the coffee, and I think you can also get tea.
That's right.
Are there some other things that I'm missing?
There are some grown-up drinks at some.
Really?
From the tap.
Wow, okay.
But specifically, most of the stores nowadays have tea or coffee.
Right.
Very good, high-quality tea and coffee.
It's true. It's made fresh, so you can get it hot, you can get it ice with ice cubes. And whenever you're ordering tea or coffee, especially these days when people love choices and having things a certain way, they might ask you some questions,
That's
right? About how you want your coffee or your tea. So that's the kind of thing you'll have to be prepared to do at a convenience store as we get into it. Part B, getting something to drink, because I'm a little thirsty.
Okay.
Maybe time to
We'll get a drink.
Trip to the convenience store. Owen is at the checkout counter.
Hi, I'd like a large iced coffee with regular ice, please.
Sure. Could I interest you in our coffee special today?
What is it?
When you buy 1 cup of coffee, you can get a second one at half price.
Okay, we are getting something to drink at the convenience store. Always a good idea, of course, in the summertime. Oh, it's so hot. You want to have a nice icy drink, maybe one of those slushies, right? Those kind of icy, fruity drinks that you can get there. Very refreshing. But now in the winter months, hey, you can still get a hot coffee. Oh, and I love the other thing, and I know a lot of people from overseas, from other countries, are surprised when you go in and they have that little heater. And you can buy a little can of something, a little can of coffee or a little can of soy milk or something, and it's already warmed up. So no matter what the time of year, what the temperature outside, you can get a wonderful drink at your convenience store. So who's getting a drink today?
Okay, so today Owen is at the convenience store.
Okay.
Owen is at the checkout counter. And in our dialogue today, we have Owen and the convenience store clerk, okay, or somebody that works at the convenience store.
All right, so let's see what Owen would like. He begins our dialogue. He says, "Hi, I'd like a large iced coffee with regular ice, please." Okay, so Owen is a professional. He's done this before. This is not his first time ordering a coffee. He knows exactly what he wants, an iced coffee. He knows the size he wants, a large, not a medium, not a small, a large. He's very tired, Owen. He really needs a lot of coffee. And he also knows that you can choose the amount of ice. He wants regular ice, so that's the normal amount. I guess you could ask for extra ice or less ice or something like that, but he just wants the normal amount, the regular amount.
Right. Okay, here we have this adjective, regular, and when we use this word to describe something of a normal standard or a set standard. So you can say a regular sized Coke, it might be just a normal size that everyone, the general public, can accept, okay? Or if you set an amount of something that's ready to be used, that is just the regular. So what's normal?
There you go. Nothing special,
Nothing
nothing
special,
unusual. How was your day? Oh, it was a regular day. I got up, I went to school, I came home, had dinner, did my homework, went to bed. Nothing unusual. And he wants regular, what? Regular ice. Now, what is ice? Ice is cold, hard water. That's all it is. Once you get water cold enough below the temperature of 0 degrees Celsius, it starts to get hard. And once it is fully hard, once it's been very, very cold for a few hours probably in your home, then you have ice. So that's all it is. You can take ice and you can put little ice cubes in your drink to make it nice and cool. As the ice melts, it adds cold water to your drink, but ice is just water that has been chilled to below 0 degrees Celsius. You know who's very cool like ice?
Tina.
Tina, she is cool as ice. Let's go over and see what she has to tell us.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Regular, 形容词，正常的。Terry always buys a regular coffee every morning. Terry 每天早上都买一杯普通的咖啡。Regular coffee 指的是正常分量的咖啡。Ice, 名词，冰。Please put some ice in my drink. 请在我的饮料里放一些冰块。我们再来看一下文法重点哦。我们整理一下点饮料的常见说法。容量呢有 small, medium, large 指的是小中大。那么冰块呢跟甜度呢我们可以说 regular ice, less ice, no ice 正常冰、微冰、去冰 regular sugar, half sugar, less sugar, no sugar 全糖、半糖、微糖、无糖。那我们来看看这个例句。I'd like a large black tea with no sugar and regular ice, please. 我要一杯大杯红茶，无糖，正常冰，谢谢。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, we are back. Owen is still there in the convenience store. He just ordered a large iced coffee with regular ice at the convenience store. And of course, there he won't buy it in a bottle or a can. They will make it for him. So that's why he's talking to the clerk about what he wants. Now, the clerk has some very interesting information to tell him.
Okay, the clerk says, sure. So, sure, I've taken down your order.
No problem, yeah.
But the clerk has another idea.
Oh.
She says, could I interest you in our coffee special today?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So sometimes different stores, they will have specials. And what a special is basically something that's different, something that makes it very unique. And in this case, a special, it might be something they don't usually sell.
Ah, okay.
So they'll only have it for today or maybe this season. So that's the special she's offering.
Interesting.
So when something is special, it's something that's very different. It's not regular at all. It's not normal. And there are things that make it even more unique than the regular version.
And a store can also mean that the price will be lower or you'll get more for the same amount. So it might also be something new and a way of saving money. So definitely I want to know about this. And that's kind of what Owen says. He says, what is it? What is the coffee special? Tell me more. Tell me more.
Okay, the clerk says, when you buy 1 cup of coffee, you can get a second one at half price. So that is a very special price.
Yeah, I thought it would be free, the second one. Buy one, get one free. But half price is okay. I'm not complaining too much. All right, let's go over to Tina. She's always special in our books.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 special, 名词，特惠。This store has a lunch special every Friday. 这家店每周五都有午餐特惠。文法的部分刚刚提到了 Could I interest you in something? 你有兴趣了解看看某事物吗？ Could 的语气比 can 更有礼貌，两者都可以使用哦。Interest 是及物动词，意思是使有兴趣。介系词要用 in。我们来看看这个例句。Could I interest you in our new drink menu? 你有兴趣看看我们新的饮料菜单吗？接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, so the clerk has told Owen
Yes.
that there is a special deal or a special price for their coffee at the convenience store today.
Absolutely. And of course, this is very interesting because if he buys his coffee, which he was going to, he could get another coffee for half price, 50% off. Will he take the special? Will he do this? How much coffee does he really need? Let's find out in the second part of our dialogue.
That's a good deal. However, I only have one thermos, and I don't want to waste a cup.
Actually, we will mark it on your receipt and you can use it to get your second cup another day.
Really?
Yes, many of our customers do that.
Welcome back. Before the break, the convenience store clerk has shared with Owen, who wants to buy a large iced coffee.
He wants a large coffee, yep.
That there's a good special deal today,
Ooh, okay.
which is buy one, get a second cup of coffee at half price.
Okay, that's a pretty good deal. So let's just make up some numbers. He buys a large coffee for 50 NT. That means he can get another coffee for 25 NT, making 75 NT instead of 100 NT, which would be the price of 2 large coffees at 50 NT each. So, okay, yeah, if you want more coffee, if you're there with a friend, you can all save a little bit of money. As Owen says, that's a good deal. So he's happy to hear that. And it sounds like a reasonable way, a good way for him to save money. It's kind of a kind thing that the store is doing. But there is a small problem with that good deal, although it is good and he would use it in another time, at another time or situation. Now, he says, however, I only have one thermos and I don't want to waste a cup. Good for you, Owen, for being so thoughtful and caring of the environment. He has gone to the store with his own bottle, his own thermos. A thermos is a special bottle that keeps things cold or hot. And this, of course, means that he won't be taking a paper or plastic cup from the store, so that is good for the environment. But of course, the thermos is not super, super big. He can't get all of that coffee in it at the same time. That's why he says, I only have one thermos and I don't want to waste a cup. If I get that extra cup or that extra coffee on your special deal, I'll have to take it in a cup, and he doesn't want to waste something. When you waste something, you take something that you could use and you throw it away, or you give it up, or you say, nah, I don't want it, even though it's very useful. It could be something that other people would use, but right now, no, you don't want it. If you're eating food and you got a lot of food and you're so full that you don't want to eat more, you're kind of wasting that food. You could take it home. You could give it to your friend who's with you, who's hungry and will eat it. You could do all sorts of things. If you're trying to do something and you don't have a lot of time, don't sit around playing phone games. You're wasting time. You're kind of throwing away that time that you could use to do something valuable with. So that's what he's kind of saying. I don't want to take an extra cup because that will be bad for the environment and I don't really need 2 cups of coffee.
But the clerk has some good news.
Oh, good news? What?
Yes.
The clerk said, oh, I'll drink the coffee for you.
No. The clerk says, actually, we will mark it on your receipt and you can use it to get your second cup another day.
Another day?
Yeah.
You can just come back and they'll say, oh, yeah, we owe you a cup.
That's right.
You can do that? That's so cool. I had no idea.
Okay, so usually when we buy something, we will receive a little piece of paper.
Right, yeah.
That's a receipt. The receipt shows that you have paid for something. Oh, you have a receipt right there. Right? So the receipt shows what you've bought and you've already paid for it. So in this case, they would be able to write something at the top of the receipt.
I see.
And they'll stamp it. And then next time you can come and get your second cup of coffee.
This is a coffee I owe you. I owe you. I need to pay you back, so I'm writing it on a piece of paper so we all remember.
Right, because
How cool.
you already paid me for the coffee.
Right.
And I've given you a receipt to show you that you've paid me.
There you go.
But now on the receipt I've given you, I need to give you another cup
That's
of
great.
coffee.
So he can have his coffee today. He's already paid for the other one, and he can come back tomorrow and get that one for free. I mean, not free because he's paid for it, but they will make a note on that receipt. How cool.
Let's go to Tina.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字哦。Waste 动词浪费。Don't waste food when you eat. 吃饭时不要浪费食物。Receipt 名词收据。Please keep your receipt after shopping. 购物后请保留你的收据。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, we're back. The clerk has told Owen that you can just mark it on the receipt and you can come back another day for your second cup of coffee.
Yes, and like me, this is exciting news for Owen. He's never heard of this before. He didn't know that he could do this, so he says, "Jandama," or he says, "Really?" He's surprised when you hear information that is surprising to you that you're not quite sure you understand or believe. You go, "Really? Is that true? You can do that?" And the clerk says, "Uh-huh."
Yes. Many of our customers do that.
Not me, but maybe a lot of people are smarter than me. That's easy to believe. So there you go. That's a convenient thing to do. You don't need to take that extra thing today. You can come back and take it tomorrow or whenever it's convenient. Isn't that great? Just another reason to love convenience stores.
That's right.
And we have one more day of dialogue, so we're going to learn even more wonderful things about our convenience stores tomorrow. But first, let's review our dialogue. And then we'll be back to see you then. Owen is at the checkout counter.
Hi, I'd like a large iced coffee with regular ice, please.
Sure. Could I interest you in our coffee special today?
What is it?
When you buy 1 cup of coffee, you can get a second one at half price.
That's a good deal. However, I only have 1 thermos, and I don't want to waste a cup.
Actually, we will mark it on your receipt, and you can use it to get your second cup another day.
Really?
Yes, many of our customers do that.
"我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 regular 形容词正常的 ice 名词冰 special 名词特惠 waste 动词浪费 receipt 名词收据。接着我们来看文法的部分。点饮料的常见说法容量 small, medium, large 小中大冰块 regular ice, less ice, no ice 正常冰、微冰、去冰。甜度 regular sugar, half sugar, less sugar, no sugar 指的是全糖、半糖、微糖、无糖。I'd like a medium milk tea with half sugar and less ice, please. 我要一杯中杯奶茶，半糖微冰，谢谢。Could I interest you in something? 你有兴趣了解看看某事物吗？Could I interest you in our latest model? 你想看看我们最新的款式吗？以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Welcome to Which One Fits, the game where we tackle confusing English words.
I can't wait to get started.
Today, we're going to sort out the difference between emigrate and immigrate.
Before we jump in, let's see how this game works.
In Which One Fits, we'll read a sentence with a blank, and you have to choose between emigrate and immigrate.
So join us and challenge your English intuition.
All right, first sentence. My grandparents decided to blank from Italy to Canada after the war. Which one fits?
They left Italy, right? Then it should be emigrate.
You got it. Emigrate means to move out of your own country to live in another. Next one. Many people blank to the United States every year in search of better opportunities. Which one fits?
That sounds like immigrate. They're coming into a country.
Correct. Immigrate means to enter a new country to live there.
Nice. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
All right, let's break it down clearly.
First, emigrate is a verb that means to permanently leave your home country. For example, she emigrated from her hometown to work overseas.
Right, when people emigrate, they're leaving behind their familiar home to start a completely new life somewhere else.
On the other hand, immigrate is also a verb, but it focuses on entering a new country to settle down. For example, the family immigrated to Australia to escape poverty and start fresh.
So, immigrate is about moving into a country different from your own and becoming part of its community.
Here's a tip to help you remember. Emigrate starts with E like exit, so you leave. And immigrate starts with I like in, so you enter.
Exactly. Even though the words sound similar, they're easy to tell apart once you understand the difference.
And here's something fun. Both can appear in the same sentence. My parents emigrated from Taiwan and immigrated to Canada when they were young.
So whenever someone emigrates from one country, they're also immigrating into another.
Right, and now you'll never mix them up again.
Until next time, stay curious.
Bye-bye.